David Burns, yes, well, he had something. He had the depth and perspective that you don't get in the modern. This was more. Yes. That happened to be a man that I knew. He was.
Think right again.
Silly. He's painting with magnificent figure. You should have seen him. David Burns. Yes. Well, he had something. You don't
That's quite impossible, Mr. Robson. You know I was commissioned to buy the Eve for the National Collection. The deal's already gone through with the Chateau de Golderode. The purchase money's already been paid. How much? Well, the papers said about 80,000. I should say that was it. Afraid the government's beaten you to it this time. Bill Robson, the oil king. Very put out because he can't get the Eve. Well, why not the labourer in the vineyard? For a mere 55,000, you'll have the only worthwhile Van Meerbeek in private hands. Mr. Rob, why not come over and see the painting? You will? Good. All right. Till then, Mr. Robson. Goodbye.
You're doing fine, Arnold.
Oh, you enjoyed the show, Max? You know, it was Vicky's idea to get permission to exhibit the Eve before it went to the National Gallery. Wonderful publicity.
Fine, Arnold. There's only one thing wrong.
What's that?
I mean, the Eve you are showing is a fake. A brilliantly executed copy, down to the minutest cracks in the canvas, Arnold. A work of genius in its way, but a forgery.
You're joking, Max. You yourself authenticated the picture before I put the deal through. Good heavens, man. You listed in your book on Flemish paintings.
I authenticated the picture that hung in the Chateau de Golderode, not this one. The only thing genuine here is the frame.
How can you be so sure?
The forgers can copy most things. But certain colors used by the old masters just cannot be reproduced today. There are just no modern equivalents.
But if you're right, I could be ruined. There's £80,000 worth of public money involved. If this gets out, it could cause an international scandal.
That is your problem. My only concern is that this is not a Van Meerbeek, and I am not going to allow it to be exhibited as such.
Now listen, Max. It's your opinion against mine. I, too, have a reputation in the art world, and I'm going to fight for it. I'll have that picture independently examined, and when it's been authenticated, I'll prove you're wrong.
Reputation. Arnold, you're in real trouble.
How dare you accuse me of
I have told you only a fraction of what I know. I have been collecting evidence for a book on art frauds. That picture of yours is only one of the surprises I have for you. I've enough evidence to blow the lid off quite a few rackets in the art world. And I don't give a damn whether you and your artistic friends like it or not.
What's wrong with dear old Aronson?
What isn't? Just had the damned impudence to say the Eve's a fake and as good as accuse me of deliberate fraud.
He must be mad.
Mike, you're young, but you're one of the best restorers in the business. Now, tell me this is preposterous.
Of course. Still, it is old Aronson. And you know the weight he carries. Something will have to be done.
Yes, but what a mess, just as everything was going so right. Well, Vicky, what's it going to feel like being married to a fraud?
Nonsense. I married the straightest dealer in the world. Don't worry about Aronson. He can't prove anything against you.
You're right, Vicky. I've got nothing to hide. I'll fight him no matter what he does. Listen, Mike, I want your help with this. We'll get that picture down and we'll give it every known laboratory test.
morning. I have an appointment with Mr. Aronson. My name is Geneviève Beaujon from Paris Post.
I am afraid Mr. Aronson is not at home.
Then I will wait.
But, Miss, Mademoiselle, I've no idea when Mr. Aronson will be back.
It doesn't matter. I don't mind waiting.
Very well, Mademoiselle. If you will wait here, I will do my best to contact Mr. Aronson.
Thank you.
Hello? Who are you?
Who are you?
Peter Sharkey.
Geneviève Beaujon.
Sorry. Oh. Well, what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for Mr. Aronson.
I see. What for?
To interview him.
Oh. You must be the reporter.
Photographer.
What paper?
Paris Post. It's a magazine.
Well, I am very sorry, Miss
Beaujon.
Beaujon, but I'm afraid I cannot allow any interviews with Mr. Aronson.
You cannot... You? Who are you?
Detective Inspector Sharkey, Scotland Yard.
You are here about the painting.
Yes. And I want to have my talk with Mr. Aronson without the attention of flashbulb fiends. Do you mind? Mr. Aronson's residence. Oh, hello, Johnny. It's you. What? I see. Uh-huh. Yeah, well, had he a folio on him? A folio, a big notebook. Oh, well, then it must be around here somewhere. I'll have a look for it here. All right, okay. Bye-bye. Well, you've had your interview.
No, I have not.
Your interview has had it. Mr. Aronson will not be able to see you. He's dead.
No. Why? What happened?
Knocked down in the street by a hit-and-run car.
An accident?
Yes, just another accident.
Isn't it odd that he should have died so soon?
Odd?
Yes, that he should have died so soon after,
Well, thank
after
you.
exposing the fake.
Thank you very much, Miss Beaujon. You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Merci bien.
Only I had the Eve to go with this. What a pair they'd make, Arnold. Beauty and the Beast. Arnold, I want that painting. I don't care what you do or how you go about
Excuse me, Mr. Robson. Who? No, I'm sorry. It's impossible for me to give interviews on that subject. The whole matter's in the hands of the police.
Mr. Wolfe, do you know that Max Aronson is dead?
Aronson dead? But how?
It was apparently a street accident. He was knocked down by a car.
Knocked down by a car?
I would be very grateful if you would say a few words for my magazine. You know, something to the effect of the great loss to the art world.
Yes, I suppose I should. Perhaps you could come over straight away. I'd like to hear more about this matter.
Merci, monsieur.
Aronson, eh? That's the guy who spotted the fake. So they think it's a street accident. Funny. I thought that you might have bumped him off, Arnold. Sorry, I'm a bit bad at jokes these days.
Max Aronson was a very great man, no matter what I thought about him personally. He was the greatest expert on Flemish painting, and he did a great public service in exposing the faked Eve.
But not a great public service to our friend Arnold Wolfe. Come off, for that stuff's all right for the papers. But we all know this put you into quite a bit of trouble, Arnold.
I'm not avoiding the issue or dodging my responsibilities, Mr. Robson. I'm just as anxious as the police are to get this matter cleared up.
Come on, what really happened? Who's got the original Eve? Somebody must have it, and that somebody must be a collector. I'll buy it from him, whoever he is. You know, I'm crazy about old masters, and I've never been too finicky in my business methods. What do you think, Arnold? Huh?
Please, Mr. Robson, this is all in extremely bad taste.
Yes, I have an appointment with Mr. Wolfe.
Mr. Wolfe is engaged at the moment. In fact, he is engaged for the rest of the day.
But he told me on the phone that he wishes to see me right away. Would you please tell him that Genevieve Beaujon is here?
I'm afraid I cannot disturb him under any pretext.
Do you mind if I take some photographs of the gallery?
You would have to ask Mr. Wolfe's permission for that.
Then perhaps you would tell Mr. Wolfe not only that I'm here, but that I wish to take some photographs. Thank you.
Hello. What have we got there?
An early Millet.
How much would that pretty number run me to, Vicky?
The painting? Oh, about 15,000, Mr. Robson.
Cheap at the price.
Mr. Wolfe, my name is Genevieve.
No, this is Mr. Robson, the well-known art collector.
Bill Robson, the one and only.
This is Mademoiselle Beaujon, a French journalist.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Excuse me, I'll see if Mr. Wolfe is free now.
Who is that woman? She doesn't seem to like me.
Well, you better be careful. That woman, mademoiselle, is Mrs. Wolfe.
Mon Dieu, that won't help me to get my story.
Say, you're the girl who rang up about the death of Aronson. You know, you really threw my old pal Wolfe into a flat spin. How did you get onto it?
I was in Aronson's house for an interview. When there was a message from Scotland Yard, and voila, my interview goes for a Guinness. I would like to get a story from Mr. Wolfe.
You know, I got an idea. I just bought a Van Meerbeek, the labourer in the vineyard. I'm throwing a cocktail party tomorrow to celebrate the happy event. Come along and be my guest. You'll meet Wolfe and everybody who's anybody in the art world.
Yes, that would be wonderful. Merci bien.
Quoi.
Oh, no. Not the flashbulb fiend again. Hello.
How are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Mr.
Bill Robson?
Inspector Sharkey.
Nice to meet you. The oil man?
That's right, Inspector.
Well, what are you doing here?
I am just going to see Mr. Wolfe.
Well, I'm sorry, but this is one of the occasions in which it's gentlemen first.
You big barbarian. You're impossible.
I am, you know. Excuse me.
Now, don't forget tomorrow night. Shall we say about 7 o'clock? Oh, Inspector, would you care to come to the shindig I'm throwing tomorrow night? I'm unveiling an old master I've just bought. A real one.
Yes, you must come. And to make up for your rudeness, you must escort me.
Oh, I'd be delighted. That's a date.
Hotel Majestic.
Hotel Majestic.
You see, the British police are really quite wonderful. Now, you must excuse me, mademoiselle. I have to see a sheik about an oil well.
Mr. Wolfe will see you now.
Oh, no, just a moment. No, I think he wants to see me first.
Oh.
Are you Mr. Wolfe?
I am.
My name is Sharkey, Inspector Sharkey, Scotland Yard. I'm in charge of the investigations into the Van Meerbeek painting. I'm sorry to walk in on you like this, but this business is becoming more serious.
You mean Aronson's death?
Well, now, how did you know about that?
No, I was phoned up by that reporter outside.
She didn't waste much time.
You have a seat, Inspector.
Thank you. What you may not know is that Aronson's private notes have disappeared. He used to keep them in a big folio. Do you remember it?
I do. He told me had enough evidence in it to blow the lid off quite a few rackets in the art world.
I wonder what he meant by evidence. Did he know who stole the real Eve and did the switch? Did he know who painted the fake?
I really can't say, Inspector. My first reaction was that he was bluffing, that he had invented the whole thing.
But you now think that he may have known something.
Aronson had an unrivaled knowledge of brushwork and technique. He may have spotted something in the fake he thought he recognized, a characteristic style or use of color, perhaps.
Assuming that he did know something, don't you think it rather strange that he should have had a fatal accident before he could pass on the information? Mr. Wolfe, you acted as sole purchasing agent between the Chateau de Gelderode people and the directors of the National Art Fund.
I did. It was a very great honor. Pinnacle of my career.
So except for you and the Chateau de Gelderode people, no one else actually had the picture in their possession at any time?
Only the Belgian shipping firm who crated it and sent it to London.
Well, the picture, I am told, traveled from door to door in Bond. There were always 2 customs officials with it. Are you suggesting that something went wrong in transit?
I don't see how that could be possible, Inspector.
Then the genuine picture must have been replaced by the fake at one or other of 2 places. Either at the chateau in Belgium or here, in your gallery.
Not here, Inspector. The switch must have taken place at the chateau after the deal was completed. There's been no break-in at the gallery, and only my wife and I have keys.
Precisely.
Mike. Vicky. Mike, I just had to come and see you. I didn't dare risk phoning.
Why, what seems to have gone wrong?
Mike, you must help me. You must. That man Sharkey, I'm afraid he's been...
Stop worrying, Vicky. I'd do anything in the world for you. You know that.
Excusez-moi, monsieur. And Mrs. Wolfe. Oh, I'm sorry for intruding, but the door was open, so I just came in. I am very anxious for an interview.
Well, perhaps later. I had an appointment.
This is Mademoiselle Beaujean, Mike, a journalist who doesn't know the meaning of the word no. You might as well see her now. I'm leaving. Talk to you later about that matter.
Evening.
Good evening, sir.
Miss Beaujean in? She's expecting me. Inspector Sharkey.
I know Miss Beaujean's in. In fact, a gentleman just went up, said he was expected.
Oh? What sort of a gentleman?
Well, Inspector, not quite the sort of gentleman we get here as a rule. Of course, I know Miss Beaujean is a journalist. Must meet all sorts of people. That's funny. Phone seems to be off the hook. I thought I heard something like a cry.
What number's her room?
Number 15.
Which floor?
First floor.
Harvey! Mr. Harvey, quickly! Harvey!
Get me Scotland Yard, quick!
You all right? Who was he?
I don't know.
Do you know him? What did he want?
He said I must stop trying to find out about the art scandal and go away.
That wasn't a bad idea. You're running far too great a risk just for a magazine article. Genevieve, there has already been one murder.
So you agree about Aronson?
I just don't want anything to happen to you. Now, why don't you drop the whole thing before you get hurt?
I wish I could say yes. But you know what I'm like. Stubborn. Like a mule.
Come on. Why don't you get ready for the party? All right? Come on. That's better. I'll wait for you downstairs. All right?
Lucas, I think you know Miss Beaujean, Inspector Sharkey.
How do you do? How do you do? Sorry we're so late, Mrs. Wolfe. We had a little bit of a hold-up.
Yes, the traffic is a bit of a bore, isn't it?
Yes. Would you excuse us?
I hope the new painting's going to be a success, Mr. Robson.
I'm sure it will, Arnold. I'm sure it will, man. Nothing to worry about.
I see our friend the inspector's just arrived. You know him?
Yeah. He's not the man I take liberties with. But his partner, Genevieve. I like to take a lot of liberties there. Come on, let's say hello.
Oh, something wonderfully degrading in drinking a millionaire's martini, don't you think?
Dunno.
Oh, you're so brilliantly inarticulate. You are anti-art, of course.
Dunno.
Oh, well, just a minute.
And how's the story coming along? Are you getting any cooperation now?
The cooperation is wonderful.
Mr. Lucas, what do you do?
Oh, I give old masters a bit of a dry cleaning. You know, try to make them look like new.
So you knew Aronson?
Well, everybody did in our line of business. A sort of ghastly father figure.
I believe he was on his way to your place when he met with that accident.
Yes, so it seems. I was doing a spot of work at the time. I did hear a car engine revving up, but that's ordinary enough. I must have dismissed it. It came as quite a shock when I heard the news.
Yes. Must have done.
I see your little mademoiselle's made quite a hit with our host, Mr. Robson, Inspector.
Yes. What kind of a painting did he buy from you, Mr. Wolfe?
A Van Meerbeek. Oh, it's quite right. This one's quite genuine, I can assure you. You know, even after all this trouble about the Eve, my clients have complete faith in me. Perhaps you'd like to see the painting.
Come on, everybody.
Mr. Robson, I think everybody's anxious to see your new acquisition.
All right, gather round, everybody. Let's have a look at it, huh? Voila, the laborer in the vineyard.
Well, what do you think of it, Inspector?
Well, I'm no judge of art.
But you know what you like.
Well, I can see that it is a terrific work of art.
Yes, I dare say it has some substance of talent.
Come off it, Mike. You can't dismiss a Van Meerbeek like that.
If it is a Van Meerbeek.
Exactly what do you mean?
Oh, forget about it. I'm sorry I spoke.
Oh, no, Mike. We can't let it go like that. You're not surely suggesting that this picture's a fake?
I'm sorry, Arnold, but there's something not quite right about it. Look, I'm no Aronson in this matter, but this detail here, I'd swear there's been some overpainting there. Yes, and here, too. And down here.
By God, if somebody's trying to double-cross me, he'll pay for it.
Well, now, gentlemen, do not let us lose our heads. I'm quite sure that if there is any doubt about the picture, that Mr. Wolfe will arrange to have it scientifically tested by independent experts.
I shall insist on it. We'll have the painting x-rayed and tested tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah, that was a lot of nonsense that Mike was saying. As far as the money's concerned, Mr. Robson, if the painting is a fake, and it can't be, I'll refund you every cent of your £55,000.
I no doubt that you will, Arnold, no. Not for 1 minute.
Just another coincidence?
X-rays are absorbed in varying degrees by the different pigments. Where you see the shadows, there's been another layer of pigment, in other words, overpainting. Oh, yeah. But there's no doubt, however, the picture is a genuine Van Meerbeek. Of course, the overpainting can be removed quite easily these days with no damage to the original.
Well, thank heavens for that. That's a relief.
Relief is right, £55,000 worth. Still, you always have been square in your dealings with me, Arnold, and I want to be the first to apologize for ever doubting you.
Don't mention it, Bill. After all, Mike was right in suspecting that something could be wrong.
Yes, but why should someone want to touch up the painting?
Perhaps someone's trying to ruin me, Inspector.
Yes, that's a thought. Well, I'd better be getting back to the yard. I'm glad everything's turned out satisfactorily.
I'll show you out.
Thank you. Goodbye, all.
Goodbye, Inspector.
So you...
Well, goodbye, Inspector.
Oh, thank you very much, Mrs. Wolfe. Where's Genevieve?
She was called to the phone a moment ago. Said she had to hurry off, something to do with her office.
I see. Well, I'd better be off, too. Goodbye. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Oh, what's your hurry?
The man who attacked Genevieve.
Yes?
We found him.
Where?
He's dead.
Come on.
I've had the lab boys here, sir. They've checked everything.
Find anything?
No, nothing, sir.
Wait outside. And don't let anyone come in.
Very good, sir.
You can call off the hunt for the man who attacked Genevieve and me.
Yes, sir. His fingerprints match those on the knife we got from Miss Beaujean's hotel.
Well, who is he?
Professionally known as Frenchman Jack. He's got an Interpol record as long as your arm.
I see. Hello. They didn't check everything, did they? Well, now, isn't this interesting? Van Meerbeek's Eve. Oh, no stamp. Bought in Belgium at the Chateau de Gelderode. So, Frenchman Jack was interested in art. That bears out what Genevieve was saying about this man being involved. You didn't find out anything else that would help to establish his contacts? Any letters, hotel bills, private papers of any sort?
Nothing, sir. Whoever shot him whipped everything that might be useful.
Did they?
Yes, sir.
Anyone see anything? Or hear anything unusual?
No, sir. A complete blank so far.
You know, the murderer could have taken the opportunity of a passing train. No one would hear the shot. I thought I told you not to... Genevieve, how on earth did you get onto this?
Oh, someone rang our London agency and said there was a story here.
All right, come in. Now, look, I thought I told you to let no one in. Let no one else in. Do you understand that? Right, sir.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
it's the man who attacked me,
It's the
no?
same man.
Excuse me, miss. Did your agency try to trace who put the call through?
Oh, no, they didn't bother. They get so many calls.
All right, Johnny, we'll check on that later. But meanwhile, shall we try and find out something about Frenchman Jack's contacts and movements?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. No pictures. No stories at all at the moment.
Have you any idea who the murderer might be?
Well, suppose you tell me for a change.
Well, I think that the man who murdered Aronson also murdered this man. For the same reason. Because he knew too much.
Brilliant, Mademoiselle Sherlock.
Now all we have to do is find the man.
Masterly.
No clues?
No. Except this.
Where did you get this?
From our knife-slinging pal. It's a bad reproduction, but it is Van Meerbeek's Eve. Well, good afternoon, Mrs. Wolfe.
Hello, Inspector. Anything new?
Oh, well, you know how things are progressing.
Yes. All right, well, thanks anyway.
Any luck?
Sorry, sir. Johnny, we've just got to tie in this Frenchman Jack somewhere. Now, he's our one big lead. Keep trying.
Okay, sir. How do you figure he fits into this jigsaw?
Well, he's obviously the man who did the switch. Do you mind if we do a switch?
Sorry, sir.
Thank you. The question is, who employed him? Now, Wolfe or his wife, or both of them, could be playing a double game, trying to get away with a fake while they've got the genuine article stacked away for some crooked collector who'll pay anything and run a risk to satisfy his personal mania. Now, that's a much better proposition for Mr. Wolfe than collecting a mere 10% commission. All right? Now, along comes Aronson. He spots the fake, so he's killed. A very convenient street accident. Frenchman Jack is the man who did the switch. He knows too much, so he was shot.
Well, what about the artist who faked the picture?
Oh, there must be plenty of people in the art world who'd turn their hand to a thing like that. Faking old masters is quite an industry on the continent. Major export to South America, Johnny. Wolfe, and particularly Vicky, would probably know a lot of these people. The interesting thing about it is that the fake must have been painted on the spot in Belgium. To produce such a brilliantly accurate copy as the one Wolfe was exhibiting, the artist would have to consult the painting continually over quite a long period. Sharky, Beaujean, and how are you, my sweet? How is my favorite reporter, journalist? Oh, photographer today. Oh, fine. The investigation? Oh, not so fine. No, we haven't made any arrests yet. We're just keeping a few lines moving. Oh, thank you. I'd love to, but I can't tonight. Tonight I have to go over to Aronson's. I want to have another look around for that folio. It's our last bet. Oh, all right. Come in tomorrow, then. Bonsoir. Dormez bien. Bonsoir. Johnny, I think it mightn't be a bad idea if you were to ring Paris Post and ask them... Well, just ask them about Miss Genevieve Beaujean.
Very well, sir.
Hello? Hello?
So you didn't see the driver?
No, it was too dark. The car lights were out. All I saw was a Bentley bonnet almost on top of me. It had a radiator mascot, a rather unusual one, shaped like a wolf's head.
Does that mean anything?
Does that mean anything? You bet it does. I happen to have seen it before. And so, no doubt, did Mr. Aronson, just before he died. Johnny, I'm going to pull in Wolf and his wife, Vicky. Now, I want you to go and check where they are. But don't pull them in until I tell you.
Very well, sir.
Yes?
Miss Beaujon is on her way up to see you, sir.
All right.
Hello? What have you done?
Oh, easy. No, I fell last night and sprained my wrist. That's the worst of being a policeman. Thank you.
Well, apart from that, how is everything going?
Genevieve, I think I'm going to make an arrest pretty soon.
No. Who?
Well, strictly under your chapeau, not for publication, you understand?
Who?
Easy. Wolf and his charming Vicky.
Wolf?
Wolf.
Why?
Ah.
Well, tell me what happened.
No, no
What
more
made you
questions.
No, I want to
No
what you
more
said, I promise.
questions, please. Now, how are you getting on? What are you doing today?
I'm just off to see Mr. Lucas.
Lucas?
He has promised to let me photograph some of his paintings.
I don't think I should let you go off alone to an artist's studio.
Not his studio. It is cottage at Grange Sands.
That's worse. Is this Lucas's idea?
No. I mean, he doesn't know I'm coming today. I have a general invitation.
I see. So has Mrs. Wolf. You realize that our Mr. Lucas has quite a reputation with the ladies?
I realize.
Oh, well, so long as you know. Off you go. Papa's blessing.
This you must see.
And what is it?
It's Ernston's folio, the one we've been looking everywhere for.
Wow. Where did you get it?
Clean employed on Mr. Lucas found it when she was tidying up in the basement area. It was in the corner, hidden under that newspaper. Must have gone skidding in there when Ernston was knocked down.
So he had it with him after all. Zinc white. Well, go on.
Mr. Lucas away in the country, sir. She would have left it for him, but being nosy, she opened it and saw it belonged to Ernston. And she'd seen the name in the papers and decided that the best thing to do was to hand it into the local police station.
Art Forgeries of Today by Max Aronson. The name of Michael Lucas is likely to go down in history as that of the greatest art forger of all time. A brilliant restorer of paintings, Lucas had all the necessary equipment and technique for faking a remarkable copy of Van Meerbeck's Eve. But one thing gave him away: his use of zinc white, a pigment which was not available when the original Eve was painted. To anyone who knew his art restorations intimately, this use of zinc white in the fake was characteristic. It was as though he had signed the picture himself, Michael Lucas. Where did you say this folio was found?
In Lucas' basement area.
Only an arm's length from the crook himself, and he didn't know. Michael Lucas. He got Aronson. He got Frenchman Jack. He very nearly got me. But he did not get this folio. Johnny, we are going for a trip to get Mr. Lucas.
But we don't know where he is.
Well, I do. He's got a cottage at Grange Sands. Genevieve has just gone down to see him.
Sir, I forgot to tell you, Paris Post never heard of Genevieve Beaujean.
Thank you, Johnny. Well, get a car!
Yes, sir.
Well, what do you think of it?
Bad, not bad.
What'll you have to drink?
Yeah, give me a scotch, sir.
Yes, I think we ought to have a toast to this and to any further deals.
Well, where's the goods, Mike, after all? We paid a lot of cash for this hot canvas. Huh?
To Eve.
And to the good old serpent. Oh, where is it?
It's right in front of your eyes.
Huh? A bit more of Adam than Eve.
Voila.
My God, what a boudoir.
Come and have a look. There she is, Eve. The best and the worst in life. Our greatest joy, our greatest pain. Eternal Eve. And she's all yours, Bill.
She's all mine. I guess I'll have to build a boudoir like this for her, huh?
Oh, why not? And I can suggest a few refinements while you're at it. Take a look.
Hey, what's going on?
Quite simple, old boy. One-way glass, have you heard of it?
Yeah.
From this side, it's a window. From the other side, a mirror. I had it fitted when I built the house. No point in having a secret room unless you can keep tabs on what's happening outside.
You mean there's somebody out there, they won't be able to see us in here, huh?
All he'd see would be his reflection in the mirror, just as you did. He wouldn't be able to hear us either. This place is soundproofed.
Holy smoke. Boy, what a setup, huh? I could do with a place like this myself.
No, you haven't seen everything yet. With this switch, I can pick up conversation in the lounge.
I'll be a son of a gun. That's how my whiskey disappears.
Watch. Put that down at once. I said put that down. Now get outside and keep watch. Mr. Robson and I don't want to be disturbed again under any circumstances.
And keep your thieving hands off other people's scotch!
Yes, sir. Certainly, sir.
Any more gadgets?
Well, there's a useful side exit.
Neat. Very, very neat. How many people know about this?
Only one other. A charming French girl. And somehow I don't think she'll share the secret for very much longer.
Scarpa, there's nobody at home.
Not even Mr. Robson?
Not even Mr. Robson.
Oh, Mr. Lucas?
Or Mr. Lucas.
I have an appointment. I'm a personal friend.
Not today, you're not.
So you don't believe me? Say when.
When?
Well, Bill, As you're the last person in the world who'd want to talk to the police, or anyone else, I'll tell you exactly how it all happened. I can't tell you how frustrated I was wasting my talent on patching up old masters. I knew I could paint as well as they could, even better. But my own work was ignored. That fool Wolf wouldn't give me an exhibition. So I decided to prove to the world that I, Michael Lucas, was as good as any of the great artists by painting the perfect copy.
Well, you certainly proved that.
Yes, my first old master was completed quite some time back. Since then, I've carried on a very lucrative under-the-counter trade.
Well, how were you able to make a reproduction of my Eve?
Oh, I knew about the negotiations and plenty of time to prepare a copy. Went over to Belgium and persuaded the curator's secretary of the Chateau de Gelderode to fall in love with me. And she let me into the chateau to copy the original. And then, with the help of another friend of mine, a cracksman known to his associates as Frenchman Jack, we made the switch just before the painting was taken into bond. Everything was going beautifully. Until the great Max Aronson had the effrontery to spot the fake. But then he met with an accident.
So it wasn't Wolf?
No, though I've gone to considerable pains to give the impression that it was. I bought a Bentley, used the same index numbers, and displayed a Wolf masker. Simple.
What about this Frenchman Jack character?
He tried a little blackmail, so I had to deal with him.
My God. And I thought I played it cool. Well, what about this curator's secretary you've been talking about?
Oh, she's been very useful to me over here. She's had that fool of an inspector on a string ever since she arrived. As a result, I've been one jump ahead of Scotland Yard all the time. Smart girl. But I'm afraid Genevieve is beginning to become a nuisance. Pity.
Not that nice French kid, Genevieve Beaujean.
She no longer fits into my plans. She's turned bitchy, Bill. Like all women who want to own a man. And she's getting suspicious of my intentions towards Vicky Wolf.
So that's it, huh? I might have guessed. Does Arnold know about your dishonorable intentions?
No. Nor strangely enough does Vicky. Yet. But just give me a little time. When I've broken Arnold, and that won't be very long, I think I'll be able to do something with what's left.
Struth.
Come on, Bill, cheer up. And let's have another toast, this time to Vicky.
That's a toast you won't drink. Don't move. You know where I am. I have your gun. Don't move. I've heard every word you've said. So that's how you love me? That's how we're going to spend our life together. I was to look after you. You were to paint. And, oh, the plans. Now, don't feel into your plans, no? I lied for you, cheated for you. I left home, left my job, gave you everything. What do you give me in return? A toast to Vicky.
It's all right, darling. I knew you were there all the time. I was joking. Come on now, don't be silly. Put the gun down and come out.
I don't believe you. I loved you. I never questioned you once. Now come here. Die!
All right.
Get him out. Genevieve! Genevieve! Genevieve, come on. Are you all right?
No, let me go. No.
Genevieve. Come on, it's all right. It's all over, Genevieve. Come on, there's no need to be afraid now. Don't cry. Don't cry. Come on, it's all over.
No, don't touch me. Don't touch me. I've killed him.
What?
I've killed him.
No, you haven't killed him. He's quite all right. He's alive. I've just had a fight with him. It's all right. He's outside. It's all over.
Oh. I only knew.
But I do know. I know all about Paris Post. When Frenchman Jack attacked you, I knew you were involved somewhere. Then you were the only person I told that I was going to Aaronson's. When I got there was somebody waiting for me. Tried to kill me with the Bentley.
I didn't know. No, I swear I didn't know. He made me promise I would tell him everything you were going to do, but I didn't know he wanted to kill you. I swear.
Did you know they were going to kill Aronson? Frenchman Jack?
No, I swear.
All right. Oh, what a dirty business.
Got someone here I thought you'd like to see, sir.
I don't know a thing about this, Inspector. I'm just here having a quiet chat about nothing in particular when all of a sudden, wham, somebody starts shooting at Lucas.
Shut up!